And welcome back to Broader Financial Future. If you watch any of my videos, you know I own AT&T stock. And if you've seen my last video, I discussed how much AT&T paid me in dividends last month, or actually this month, in the month of November. In today's video, I'm going to discuss AT&T new low and some of the reasons why it keeps dropping. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so we just need a couple more people to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. Who knows if it really helps, but it just puts a smile on my face. So let's jump into today's video. So AT&T hits a new low at $22.55. Now, I did a video on October 11th about AT&T stocks keeps falling. At that time, the stock hovered around the $26 mark, which was considered extremely low at that point. Since then, it hit a new low, going below the 25 mark threshold, hitting $22.55 today, which is really, really bad. But here we are. AT&T hits a new low. Who knows how low it's going to continue to go? Hopefully, it kind of stabilized here at the 22 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if it even goes down closer to 21 to 20 before the year's up, but we'll talk about that later. At this point, um, it's not very surprising, but it does present some buying opportunities if you're bullish on the stock. I know some people were waiting for it to dip below $25 before buying it, but so now is their chance. But let's go over some of the reasons why AT&T is down even after a decent Q3 earnings. Actually, before we go there, I want to look at some of the charts first. So if we look at AT&T, today is down 4.44%. So it did go up a little bit to $22.83. So it's not at the bottom anymore, which it did get a little bit of a bump up. But if we go down to 1 month, it was down 9.62%. And if we look at the year to date, AT&T stock is down 20.62%. And if we look at the 5-year chart, the stock is down 40.9%. So it's not looking too great. If you can see there in the middle there, it did hit a high of almost $43. But right now, it's definitely trading at its low point. Let's talk about some of the reasons why that is. One, today the market is down overall, so AT&T was hit as well. It did not get that's one of the reasons as well. Also, people are nervous about the dividend cut next year. With this new low, will management stay committed to paying a 40 to 43% of the free cash flow, especially with the stock price down so much? So that's something to consider. We don't know how much they're going to pay in a dividend next year. Everything is just speculation. We can possibly see a larger cut to the dividend in 2022. But like I said, that's all speculation, and we won't know for sure until it actually happens. So some people could be skittish because of that, which also leads to tax purposes reasons too, right? So this is probably one of the main reasons people are selling off, because they could write off some of their losses when it comes to taxes. This is the time of year that people are just cutting their losses, especially with stocks they don't believe in as heavily, and they're just going to write it off on their taxes. So talk to a tax professional to kind of learn about tax losses, tax harvesting, and all that good stuff. So you're seeing a lot of movement this month because a lot of people are rebalancing their portfolio and getting rid of stocks they do not like. I will be doing something similar before the end of the month as well, rebalancing my portfolio and basically writing off some of my losses before we get into 2022. But overall, those are my overall thoughts when it comes to AT&T. I do own this particular stock. Um, Hopefully, the stock starts to rebound within the next week or so. But I do expect a lot of more volatility until next year, possibly starting in January, but really next year until the spinoff is complete with Warner Media and Discovery. AT&T is just one of those stocks that's just just unfortunately has been disappointing when it comes to their actual stock performance. But one of the main reasons people why own this company is because of the dividend, and I consider it the free cash flow that it brings me. But that's pretty much my overall thoughts about it. I hate to wake up and see a new low, but we won't know until the next day. All right, folks. Let me know. Do you own AT&T stock? Do you plan on selling off some of your AT&T stock for tax purposes at a loss or at a gain, depending on when you bought AT&T stock? Um, what are your plans for AT&T stock in the future? Let me know your thoughts below. And like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. Peace.